Mr. Cage's thought of the day: our helping sometimes hinders others. We all have a help inside of us, but when that help is imbalanced, connected to our insecurity, it hinders individuals from getting the experiences that they need to bring the wisdom to us so they can know the way that they should go. I'll tell you a brief story. It was my mom who was very involved and orchestrated me learning how to ride my bike. I remember being in a park with her one day, and at that time I didn't have on the training wheels. She was my guide, and she was helping me balance going down the hill. But she stepped away, and I fell. And there was this guy, as she shares the story with me, walks past and says, "You gonna hurt him." And I believe, if I can tell the story correctly, she cursed him out. Now, I'm not justifying her dysfunctional behavior at the time, but at the time when I was younger, it was what it was. After she spat at this young man, she looked at me and she said, "Get up." And what did I do? I got up. I knocked the dust off my knees, off my clothes, and I got back on and I continued to learn how to ride that bike. Now, let's say if she helped me up, that helping could have been a handicap in the hindrance because I didn't get the experience. I didn't learn how to draw from the strength that's within me and within us to get up and try it again. Sometimes we want to help a person so much that we hinder their process because at times it is meant for us to go through the terrain of trial and error. But if I don't allow that to happen and I'm getting you up, or versus sometimes me extending my arm, or sometimes allowing you to get up yourself, I become God. If I continually help you to get up and rob you of that experience, I become God. And it's a dangerous place to be because what that could manifest into is a person solely putting their trust and confidence in a human based on me helping them, but truly hindering them because I didn't give room for them to have that experience to learn. I consistently put myself in a position to help them up consistently, and now behavior learns from behavior. They manifest it in their life where I always need help. Nobody wants to help me. And we transform into drama kings and queens because that behavior sequentially, time after time again, subconsciously taught us to depend on a person. And we're humans. We all are fickle. We all are inconsistent in our sense of humanity. I am not always going to be there for you because I am not God. But what we can learn from the experience is to pull from the strength that is inside of each and every one of us. Sometimes it's meant for us to go through these experiences because what the experiences does when it's in trial and error, in humility, I will bring that experience to an elder that has tremendous wisdom or has been where I've traveled or has been where I desire to go. And I've made a host of mistakes based on a habit. And I share with that person, "Hey, I had this experience and this was the outcome. What is it that you think?" And in that conversation, and in that place of humility that I've brought that error to that individual, Now I can sit back and learn and take in the wisdom, take in the knowledge, take in the strategy, take in the understanding, integrate it into my life, and it transitions perfectly into a lifestyle. But if if you are a person, or if you know people always coming to the aid and assist, always being a rescue party for individual, the question is, and we have to pose to ourselves and to them in a light way, why is it that you find yourself in that position? Because if we do, we've taken on the position and the personality of an enabler, and our self-esteem and our credibility and our sense of safety has come in the form of always helping people get out of jam. And for them and for us, it's a hindrance to our growth and development.